Recently, I had the honor and the opportunity to sit down with up-and-coming actress Andrea Munoz, who made her film debut in the movie Bullet Train, which stars a couple of big names like Sandra Bullock, Brad Pitt. You probably have heard of them, right? Well, she had a very unique start to her acting career and quickly landed a part in this star-studded film. Check it out. Hello, Andrea. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so super exciting because you were in Bullet Train, which was released in August. Huge movie with just a few notable names like Brad Pitt and Sandra Bullock, just to name a few, right? But this is a super exciting project because from what I understand, you really kind of started getting into your acting career during the pandemic, which, let's admit, timing is a little kind of shaky on that, but it didn't impact you at all because you landed this role. Tell us about that.
With the pandemic, I couldn't work because there was nothing going on. So finally in August 2020, I got this audition, and without thinking that I was gonna book it, because I was like, it's Brad Pitt, I was a non-union actor, it's not gonna happen. And it happened. A month after I auditioned, they called me and they said like, yeah, you got the role.
That's amazing. Anyone who's ever tried to break into an acting career knows, especially being non-union and being, you know, the route that you were going. I mean, that's the moon and the stars and everything lined up for you. Lovely. That's fantastic. Okay, so what was it like though, your first day on set, right? You come out of hair, you come out of makeup. What was that experience like?
Scary. I was very scared at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I didn't want to disappoint the director. I didn't want to disappoint the production, and because you think you're like an amateur, you know, but I was talking to myself all the time. You're a professional. You know what you're doing. So I was scared, but as soon as they introduced me to David, I was like, okay, this is the moment to play the role of, I don't know, whatever. I was playing two roles, trying to keep it together on set, and Mrs. Wolf.
That's cute. All right, so tell us more about your character though, too. Who do you play in Bullet Train?
So I'm Mrs. Wolf. I'm the love interest of Wolf, who is played by Bud Bunny. And basically, I'm the reason why he's on the train. Like, there's a bunch of guys that are trying to kill Brad Pitt, and my guy is one of them. And he's trying to revenge me. It's a beautiful love story. Like, the whole movie is a lot of action and comedy, but our part is very romantic and dramatic.
Yeah, and heartfelt. And actually, I mean, I don't want to give away any spoilers here, but at some point in the movie, you expire, right? You end up dying.
Yes. It's not a spoiler. It's on the trailer, so it's fine.
yes. Okay. But you have a really interesting experience or fun or a great story to share with us in regards to your character's death. Tell us about that.
Yes. So this is funny because on the script, it says I die, but it never says how I die. So when we're on set, they're like, okay, Andrea, this is how you're going to die. You're going to be poisoned, and you're going to be like puking a lot. And I was like, and how is that going to happen? So they put like a tube, like hook it on my mouth. And it was a very fun scene to shoot because it was improvised. I didn't know what was going to happen. And the director loved it. He was so happy with the result. He was like, oh my God, that was a great job, Andrea. Thank you.
That was the best vomit scene I've ever seen. Is that what you said? That was the most creative vomiting ever. No,
yes.
That's cool though. That is so fun. Did you get to have a conversation with Brad Pitt at all while you were there, or Sandra? I mean, I'd imagine that there'd be a little bit of like being starstruck, being in that kind of atmosphere, right?
Yeah, the problem was that we shot it during the pandemic, so nobody could talk to anyone. I was isolated the whole time. They have all the actors isolated. And I have one scene with Brad, but he was isolated because he was exposed to someone with COVID, so I couldn't shoot the scene with him. So I shot it with his body double. But I had the opportunity to talk to him during the premiere, and nothing. He was very happy with the result. He said the same thing that I'm telling you, like that our part was very beautiful and that he really loved it. And I thank him for having me on his film. At the end of the day, it's his film. And he was very sweet. He's a great guy. Very nice guy.
Awesome. That is so awesome. How exciting for you. And in addition to Bullet Train too, though, you're also in a show on Hulu as well that people can watch. Tell us about that really quick.
Yeah, Pam and Tommy. Go and watch it. It's nominated for a bunch of Emmys, and it's the story of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. And I have the opportunity to co-star with Sebastian Stan. I'm the girl that he's like hooking up with before he just dropped me to be with Pamela Anderson. It's such a funny scene. You guys have to see it. I loved it.
Awesome. Okay. And then where can people go to follow you? Because clearly you're on the path to some great things. You're already doing things right out the gate, which is incredible. Cannot wait to see what you have coming up next. How do people follow you?
Yes, I'm on Instagram, Andrea Munoz, AndreaMunozHY. Andrea Munoz, HY.
Wonderful. So Bullet Train and Pam and Tommy on Hulu. Go see Bullet Train. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. And what a very exciting life that you have so far. And as mentioned, you're on your way to do some other amazing things.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.